In this lesson, we're going to discuss the very important topic of fire protection. If a fire started at a construction site, would you know what to do or where to find a fire extinguisher? Do you remember the past method of correctly using an extinguisher to put out a fire? Are you aware that it's your responsibility to inspect fire extinguishers? The purpose of fire protection is to outline all the fire safety information you should know when on Southern Air job sites or engaged in hot work. At construction sites, extinguishers must be readily seen and easy to access. You should be able to locate them on every floor of a building, every 3,000 square feet, and by stairwells. Fire extinguishers must be readily accessible for all work involving sparks, flame, or high heat, such as welding, soldering, and grinding. When conducting hot work in construction environments, make sure to have your own instead of taking one that has been strategically placed by the general contractor throughout the building. A fire permit and fire watch are required at all manufacturing facilities prior to beginning work if a flame or spark is likely. The goal is to prevent fires and the spread of fire while protecting people and property. When needed, fire extinguishers of every type and size are available for pickup at Southern Air's inventory, tools, and equipment shop. This is also where extinguishers need to be dropped off each year for their in-depth annual inspection. When it comes to inspecting a fire extinguisher, we will expect you to know how to examine these and how often. Each extinguisher comes with an inspection tag, which is less than a year old. These must be signed once a month and visually inspected prior to each use by you. First, you need to understand where the extinguishers are in your area and to ensure they're stored properly. They should be securely mounted to a wall or inside a cabinet. There should be proper signage indicating where they are located, and they should never be blocked by storage or other items. Ensure the handles, pull pin, and tamper seals are intact. Considering the fire extinguisher is pressurized, make sure the body is free from major dents, scratches, or corrosion. Also check the inside of the nozzle and clear it of any debris. The gauge should show the pin located in the green zone, demonstrating it is fully charged. If it's in the red, do not return it to the field and bring it to ITE as soon as possible and replace it with a newly inspected and functional fire extinguisher. In situations where hot work like welding or grinding is taking place, you must have two things: a hot work permit and a fire watch while the work is occurring. Hot work pertains to construction activities involving portable gas or welding equipment capable of producing spark, flame, or heat. A hot work permit informs everyone involved in the construction project of the hot work hazards and control measures needed for a particular event. A fire watch is a responsible person who has the fire suppression equipment with them as they patrol the area for sparks and fire while hot work is performed. This person ensures if ignition occurs, it will be extinguished as soon as possible. The fire watch and the person performing the hot work can never be the same person. In the event of a fire, you will need to know the right way to use a fire extinguisher. Always get someone to dial 911 first, but if it's a size you believe you can put out, you must act quickly. Try to remember the acronym PASS, P-A-S-S. P is for pull, and you first want to pull the pin. The pin is in place to avoid accidental discharges of the extinguisher. By holding the bottom handle, gently remove the pin from the fire extinguisher. It's now ready for use. A is for aim. You want to grab the hose and aim it directly at the base of the fire from a safe distance away. It's also important to note you should never put the fire in between you and your safe exit. Keep a way out behind you at all times should the fire become too big to fight. S is for squeeze. Squeeze the handle to discharge the unit. The last S is for sweep. Once you begin discharging the fire extinguisher, sweep the hose back and forth aimed at the base of the fire. You want to put out the flames from the bottom up. Key takeaways. You must have an inspected Southern Air fire extinguisher when creating sparks or flame. Know when a hot work permit is required and always have a fire watch with you while conducting hot work. You can conduct the monthly fire extinguisher inspection. An arrow in the green shows the unit is fully charged. Pins and handles must be in the correct place and the nozzle is clear. PASS, P-A-S-S. Pull, aim, squeeze, sweep. When choosing to fight a fire with an extinguisher, use this method and sweep from the bottom of the flames up. Never let a fire come between you and a safe exit.